What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists, and we are coming to you with the new trailer for Supergirl, which, again, James Gunn is really good at being like, oh, by the way, it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you texted me, it was like, Supergirl trailer, tomorrow, get ready, we're doing it.
And you didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you, I had to go look it up. But before we get into talking about anything about James Gunn and the new DCU, as always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you're feeling generous, hit the super thanks if you really enjoy our content. Peter, Supergirl, coming off the heels of, well, Superman Legacy. Haha, see what I did there? But this one is...
You used the name that they didn't use.
But are we using Woman of Tomorrow? Because that is also a slogan that was...
It was, but I think that was because it was originally alluded to that was the storyline that this was going to be following.
Like from the comics.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
so the
gotcha.
Woman of Tomorrow storyline.
Yeah.
And I really dug the last trailer because I think this is going to be a fun movie. It's going to be very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
And to which people say, like, that's what it looked like. And look, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, like, we're not knocking that. I mean, we know from Superman, the most recent of James Gunn's films, that she was...
only of James Gunn's films.
Well, let's not forget Blue Beetle.
I think I will. Anyways.
But yeah, no, I just loved how her intro was like, she was not the typical superhero.
No.
Very, well, obviously, alcoholic problems or whatever, hungover, yeah. And you're just like, okay, what is her story? And that is exactly what James Gunn, I think, was wanting to allude to. What is her story? We want to know now.
And so we've got Millie Alcock, obviously, playing Supergirl.
Seems to be a good choice.
Yeah, and I dug that casting. We've got Jason Momoa as Lobo, which I've done my best to not watch any of this trailer, obviously, but there have been pictures that have been popping up on Reddit and social media, so I've seen more clear pictures of Lobo. And we've got, I keep wanting to say Astro. It's not the dog's name.
Crypto?
Crypto. God, why I always go to Astro?
Who seems to be a big part in this, even though he had a big part in Superman. Maybe it's going to be the theme. I don't know.
But there's going to be other characters that are going to be in this too, which are from the Woman of Tomorrow storyline, which I haven't read, but I feel are going to be quite important.
Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out, and that is to get into the brand new trailer for Supergirl, our reaction, our review, and our breakdown right now.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark.
She still looks like a hot
I
mess.
have no people.
So Crypto was on...
I think she's taken this harder than he did.
Well, yeah, because he remembers it.
Buddy.
Soundtrack will.
It's James Gunn. Well, I know he didn't direct it, but...
Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
Oh
What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that
Better
person.
not.
Well, now there's
He
stakes.
has 3 days.
You can't.
You know what? Last person who lost her dog did.
Is Crypto actually, like,
Crime
hurt?
of the Yellow Hills. He murdered
Such
my
a subtle
innocent
storyline,
family.
but could work.
Just do what I say. And don't die.
Do you think so?
This does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
I don't know, but that's a good thing.
Stop.
Oh,
You're hurting my head.
he should be.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Very cool.
Yeah.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Oh, she's got the suit there.
Maybe she is kind of teaming with Lobo.
I think she is. She needs a teammate who's just...
Like reckless.
Yeah. Oh,
Your
yeah.
eyes are beautiful when you cry.
Lot of
Pain,
He had some
of suffering.
infection or something. See that?
There's no home without you, buddy.
Oh, no, that was like some bright orange. Okay.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Yeah, so like anti-hero team up.
I feel like that's going to be more gory than it's letting on in
Could
this trailer.
be, but I don't know. Again, like I don't know if James Gunn's going to be that gory. Like
Not like gory, but more.
limbs flying.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
we saw stuff like in Guardians too that was not just like oh boom.
Yeah.
down. Like what was it in the first one when Groot takes the guy by the nose and like all the branches come out of his face and everything,
Like I'm saying, I'm just wondering how much they're holding back, restraint they're using in the trailer.
Well, again, it's a trailer. They're not going to give too much away.
Okay, let's dissect what we like, what we didn't like.
So it seemed like in the first trailer that Lobo was going to be more of an enemy throughout.
Like an antagonist?
He was
Yep.
the big bad, but in this one it seems more like she's teaming up with him to kind of need the reckless person to take out.
Yeah,
these.
like basically the enemy of my enemy is my friend scenario. It seems like.
So again, I was trying to catch. We missed it because we were talking about the trailer,
Yeah, like we do.
But in terms of the other girl who was saying like, oh, Crypto, he's got 3 days, and then she's kind of like feeding the information, but she's also with Kara on this
Journey or whatever.
either to help or she's being rescued or she's a hostage. I don't know.
Well, almost like the vibe I'm getting is that woman girl becomes Kara's responsibility through events,
Release or
whatever.
something like
But more or less like just by proxy. So I don't know if she feels whatever happened. Maybe she kills her parents by accident, or was someone who in her past life, we'll call it, killed her parents or something. But now she's like,
Or maybe
you come with me, or
Krypton adjacent or something.
or something. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know if we knew Crypto was going to be so integral to the story, which now I actually do feel like this is the catalyst for everything.
There's stakes here, and I'm hoping, because again, it looked a little bit kind of janky in the trailer there. I'm hoping that Momoa, like he's always said that he's wanted to play Lobo, like that was the character, not Aquaman. So I'm hoping that this is kind of like a Ryan Reynolds situation in terms of like, well, this is the character you're supposed to be, the Deadpool. So maybe he really gets to flourish in this. I want it to be a fun movie. It does look fun with a lot of stakes into it. So I hope that the fun doesn't detract away from the emotional gut punch of everything that's going on, and vice versa. I hope that doesn't take away from the fun. I know this is a James Gunn film, but he's not directing it. It's Craig Gillespie, and I saw another name there too. So obviously James Gunn's going to have his fingers in the pot in terms of producing it. So he's going to be controlling some of this. So you can definitely see James Gunn in the trailer.
Oh yeah, 100%. His handprint's all over. But I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because I feel, have to get an origin story of Kara, but not in the sense of a normal origin story. We need to know why she's broken, but also we need to see that story, how she's going to fix herself, because, in my opinion, when she returns to Earth, as Superman saying, when are you coming back? If we are eventually going to lead to a team up or whatever, because I feel like, it's going to go that way. We know that eventually. She needs to fix herself before she can help others. Help yourself before you help others. And I think that's what this movie is going to be all about. She's going to pretty much fix her problems and become the Captain Marvel-esque of helping planets that can't help themselves until she's needed back home.
It's also nice to see the parallel between herself and Clark in terms of that Clark was sent away from an exploding planet as a baby, knew that he eventually grew to know that he was an alien.
Don't forget the parents, Martha and John. Obviously had a hand in humanizing him.
But he was still like, I am an alien, but I'm being raised human, and I'm considering myself human as much as I know that I have all these powers and whatnot. Whereas she is like, I am Kryptonian, and I remember everything. So
and I had no father figures, mother figures, parental figures.
And I think that is a running thing, because I think she's in this, she's younger than Clark, but because of the actual aging, she's actually much older than him. I think she's been around for much longer.
Yeah, because a lot of her tendencies in this are very adolescent, so to speak. So maybe there is some kind of thing we're going to learn about a little bit more in there.
And the other thing too is like she's dealing with this burden. So instead of him being like, I have to protect Earth because that's who I am, and my parents are John and Martha. But she's like, I have to protect myself because this is the only memory of Krypton that remains.
Right.
So they're very different in that.
Yeah.
And I think
which I think is what we need, because you don't want two Supermans on screen. It just doesn't work.
I think she's going to be much more brutal, which I think is a nice parallel, because you've got, what's his name? The guy who plays Superman now.
I was thinking, I know.
It's not Nicholas Hoult, because that's...
it's right there, though.
Yeah.
It's right there. Anyway, forgive us.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Big dude, and he was rather restrained until he was fighting, spoiler, his clone in Superman. But now, Millie Alcock as Kara, it's just the way, she's teeny, she's slight. So, but she's going to she had no problem being like, okay, and just blew a guy out of the side of a ship, and then she beat the crap out of a bunch of them in the bar, and there's obviously going to be a fight between her and Lobo.
Listen, when there's dormant anger, all it takes is a snap.
I love that.
And she's losing it.
Yep.
Which is something that Superman usually has control of. He has that restraint. And he normally doesn't kill anyone unless he's Henry Cavill and taking out General Zod's neck. But that was a shock then.
I'm still waiting to see if they're going to bring a true dark side in this, because that's when we get to see Superman absolutely able to lose his shit, because that's actually mentioned in the comics. It's like, I enjoy fighting you, because usually with everyone else I have to hold back.
Yeah.
I don't have to hold back with you. And then it becomes this epic battle.
And let's not forget, we have the episodic show Lanterns coming as well, which we don't know at this moment.
About, because the trailer didn't tell me.
No, that's true, which is great. But will Lanterns be in this one? She's in space, so I mean, there's very easy she could run past a lantern or two.
Yeah, it might be
as an entity, even if they bust him, we're looking for Kara Zor-El, and just as a political figure. Well, she might not be there, but just kind of
Well, if they're looking for her, I would expect them to be chasing her throughout the rest of the movie. I'd rather just have her go through and see the Yellow Corp, the Sinestro Corps or something like that, and be like friggin' lanterns and just keep going. That's all I want to see. I think that would be a cool little nod.
We can all agree, I think, that James Gunn is really starting to connect the dots. We just got to figure out the pattern and see where the hell it's going. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our brand new official trailer for Supergirl. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments below. Did we miss anything in the trailer that you were excited for? Are you excited to see Kara return as Supergirl? And are you as excited as us to see Jason Momoa
as Lobo?
That's right. With that, I am the real Jussy.
And I'm only in it for crypto. And like we always say around here,
keep it real.